Welcome back, drifters. So today we're working on getting this sucker running because right now the E36 is all we got for drifting. I don't have any tires for the RX-7. I don't have any time. We got 2 sets for this, which on this car that'll last us the entire event. The event's tomorrow, so wish us luck. We know we're shit. Yeah. Thanks for watching the Daily Drift.
You turned toward me and looked so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes.
So basically I wrote up this nice big long list of things that we need to get done, and this is what we have to do today. And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting something. I'm gonna try to get this done as quickly and efficiently as possible. Yeah, let's see if we can get this baby running today, because I miss driving this car so much. And after all the time that we put into this car and all the effort, I mean, I literally clean bolts that nobody will ever see. And I just want to be able to appreciate driving it. So I'm gonna get started, and yeah, basically what we're gonna do. All right, we got the drive shaft in. You can see we got it up there. Drive shaft in, on to the next. Now we get to cross off another thing. So while I was doing that, Austin was working on the injector O-rings, so managed to get those done. Power steering rack's tightened up nice and neat. Where is that? Onto the neck. So on this pipe, this is like a common point that leaks. So we're changing out the O-rings on these. It came in the kit I got from FCP. It's like a comprehensive kit. It's got literally every line, every hose that we need. So we're replacing all that because I hate leaks. So we'll make sure to put those in and then shove it into the back of the thing and slap all this shit together. So Austin's gonna be on that. These are you can see these old tubes are all brittle and swollen and just, they've seen, I mean, 280,000 miles versus the brand new ones. So Austin's gonna work on getting these hoses done. I'm gonna work on the exhaust under there, so yeah. So I'll leave you with Austin.
Underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky.
Ooh, that's a little blown out. Alright, so I just got the coolant reroute pipe on, the starter wires on, and it looks a lot better than before. So got these little guys on there, this pipe coming all the way from back there into here. Yeah, and then now Kyle's about to go and cut the exhaust and put the resonator in. So get you on that one.
Want to cut it?
Just got the exhaust out.
Catches on fire.
Are you gonna be welding?
Yeah, for right now we'll set it on the ground, just like right here.
Okay. What part do you cut?
I'm not sure yet.
Wow, I'm not a good welder. Obviously it came out right
Who welded
there.
that?
Me?
What's wrong with that?
It's a
I did the
shitty
double.
welder.
I
Here,
don't
this
know
way
what
you
I'm
can
doing,
see.
but-
Basically, just film me,
Yep.
and then whatever if I'm pointing
Where
to
do I
something.
hit start and
It's already
stop?
recording.
Oh.
All right, so what we're doing, we're putting this resonator on. I got a little, it's from Vibrant, so it's, you know, it's cheap, $40 on Amazon. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna weld it basically just right up into this point here. I took a straight edge, which literally I just used our, this is our clutch fan tool. And I use this to mark a line, because the idea is that when I cut this whole thing is gonna rotate. And we wanna make sure we got the angle right, otherwise it's just not gonna line up right. So this may work, it may not, but let's find out. And my dad's here to help us out, so we had to enlist a little extra help. Hey, wait a second, my dad just showed me something. Didn't realize this, but you want to show him your hat?
My brim is gone.
He's got no brim.
Cool new hat
I guess that's the new thing, huh?
for old men. Do you want me to hold something while you're cutting it?
Well, what we may have to do is,
it's hot down
what we're
here.
gonna have to do is actually prop it up. Box of wood over there.
What is that thing you have on there right now?
That's a flapper disc. It's basically like sandpaper, but use that to smooth it out after you cut it.
Smooth what out? Oh.
The sharp edges.
Want me to hold it while you do that?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Oh, I hope this works.
It'll work. We just have to see how good.
Oh, there goes that one. Yeah, I'm a little bit off, but it's okay. There we go. Here's the question. The question is, did I cut the right length of pipe?
Oh, I think so.
This will tell us for sure. So maybe a little short. But that's actually good because I'm gonna have to grind this back some.
Yeah, because you're gonna be cutting like right here.
Yeah, I gotta level that out, so it might be fine. Slips right on.
Look at that! You better put that on video. You better put some words on that one.
It's recording.
Oh, it's almost like you made it fit like a glove.
So evidently Vibrant did a good job, and they made this slightly bigger than 2.5 so that way it would slide right over. So turns out that's really nice. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna measure again because I don't wanna screw this up. And we're gonna make sure it's basically that we cut out the exact amount so that way when this lines up, it's at least the right length. So now we have our line. We have it on both sides so we know exactly where it needs to go. I just had some peanut butter and sticking in my mouth. Anyway, I can't weld without my stylish jean jacket. You all should know by now. Because one time I was welding, I didn't realize this because I didn't know it. If you weld without anything like protecting you, you can get burned. Like sunburn type burns. So, yeah, I'm wearing my jean jacket. So guys, the welder I'm using, I can't talk today. So guys, the welder that I'm using today is junk. I mean, it's literally just a flux core welder. There's no gas. It's gonna be really shitty, but it'll hold. So don't judge me too bad on this because I'm really, really bad at this. I just need it to work right now. So maybe one day I'll get a real welder and actually do it legit. You know, when this whole YouTube thing takes off. Just saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna give this a shot, see how it goes. It's either gonna go good or it's not, because we're doing stainless to regular with a flux core welder. This is not ideal, but we're gonna give it the best shot we can. It would help if I turned it on. Okay, that's tacked on there. We'll let that cool off before we do the full thing. We'll check, make sure it's level. Okay, so we got these lined up as best we can, and we're just gonna hope it works. Oh, I totally missed the line. Whoops. I am not a professional by any means. So guys, I think I got it on there. It looks like total junk. I know I'm a terrible welder. You can roast me, but I think they'll hold. I'm just checking to make sure there's no more holes, but I think we're good. Austin's under there right now. He's basically wrenching on getting the slave cylinder put on.
And I'm just like tightening it.
Yeah.
I hope it's on right. I'm gonna need your opinion.
It probably is.
I've never used one of these before that are, it's external, but you have to like push it internal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a push style.
I've literally done it on nothing but a Miata, so what am I talking about?
Well, now you've done it on a BMW twice.
True. I don't know if oh yeah, I did do it last time.
So it's all good. Making progress. List is getting a lot shorter. We still got a lot to do. We're getting a lot of the big ones out of the way, so you know, hey. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. So I'm gonna get to getting this exhaust done so we can throw it under there and see how it looks. Hopefully it sounds better than it looks, because it looks pretty shitty. So hopefully we've improved the sound at least. Because if anything, we're all about performance here, not aesthetics. But we want to get more aesthetics. We're work in progress. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that expert weld right there. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Now we're just gonna try to shove this sucker back under there. Let's see if we can. So far so good. All right, one step closer. So we're about to do something that's really stupid. Well, kind of stupid, not really. This crank bolt needs to be torqued on there to about 300 foot-pounds, right? It's like 302 is what it comes out to. Now, we don't have a torque wrench that goes that high, but we have this impact. So this goes right to 300 foot-pounds. So in theory, we can just use this and it'll put us basically where we want to go.
We've seen other people do
If
it.
this doesn't work, I'm gonna snap the crank bolt off in the crank, or the crank's gonna snap, or something's gonna break. But it's gonna be my fault if it happens, so let's find out. We're just gonna go on here and just yeet away. It stopped moving.
I think it's in.
I think it's in. Oh my God. I'm gonna give it one last yeet. Ready for one more yeet?
Oh no,
It's
no,
always
I'm
the last
not.
run down the salmon. Not
The salmon?
The
ski slope?
slalom. Down the slalom. It's not even turning
That's
at this
good.
point. I think that's... Should I do a test with my arm? Just see if I can even get it to move at all. I mean, 300 foot-pounds is a lot. I'm turning the crank. It's gonna literally turn the clutch, so it's good. It's good, I think. I don't know. If it goes flying off on track, y'all know why.
Yeah.
So I'm about to do something I don't normally do, and I'm skipping the gym to finish this car because I don't want there to be any excuses to why we don't make it. If we don't make it, it's not gonna be because of lack of trying. Right? Amen, brother.
America, fuck yeah!
We have a list of things we have to do. So we have, I cleaned the dipstick, it's pretty much ready to go. It just needs an O-ring.
It's getting shorter.
Tighten the Vanos solenoid, make lines.
For Vanos power steering, that's you. Wiper valence, AC O-rings, front clip, radiator, AC condenser, and O-rings.
Basically a lot of shit.
Coils, tighten spark plugs, install wiring harness, crimp clam wires. And weld the diff if we have time, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I would like to weld the diff if it's possible.
I would too.
We'll see what happens.
We gotta get it running first, and then if we have time, we can weld the diff.
We'll get back to it. First thing, I gotta get the exhaust bolted up and make sure that everything lines up. Oh, my back. Turning into an old man. So the exhaust didn't quite work. This is what we're working with, and pretty sure that's not gonna do. So back to the drawing board. I guess I'm gonna have to cut it off, and I guess we're gonna have to weld it in the car and see if we can do it, even though we're in the garage and it's getting dark and it's hard to see. So yeah, wish me luck. I can only get one hand on this thing. That is not safe. Motherfucker. There's no room under here. Yo, I can't even fucking move. You know, we're probably gonna have to lower the exhaust, honestly, because I can't even get this thing all the way through. Motherfucker. Fuck. Damn it. I can't fucking... fuck this. I can't fucking move. My shoulders are too fucking big. God damn it, I can't even see. Fuck. Fuck me. Where the fuck is it? Fuck. Hey, can you do me a favor and get me a light? I need something because I can't see shit. This is really one hell of a shit show. God, I love cars. Thank you. I'm gonna cut my hand off doing this. I just need to cut that last section. I can't even fucking... Fuck the fucking thing. Don't even know what the fuck I'm stuck on at this point. That little cut hair every time. Fuck yeah. Bye-bye, shitty cut. Fuck.
It was at this point that I started contemplating my life choices.
Well, here we go again.
I spent the next several hours grinding, cutting, welding, trying to get this thing back to the place where I had it when I first started. And as the daylight went on, my patience just dwindled. I just completely ran out of anything I had left to keep going. And I pretty much gave up.
Whatever. Alright, so guys, I know I got some explaining to do. So we obviously didn't get this thing done in time, but it was through no lack of effort. We have been pulling easily 12-hour shifts working on this car for the last 10 days to try to get this thing ready. And yeah, we were hustling and trying to get it all ready, and by the end of the day, there was just too many things left to do, and it's so close to starting. We ended up having to put the camera down because it filled up with memory. We ran out of batteries. It was just like it was like midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. And we finally were like, we just hit a wall. We were like, dude, okay, this is just not happening, because I still had to finish the exhaust. We still had to get these lines made. We were making lines for our power steering. Long story short, there was a list of things that still need to be done. I mean, the front clip isn't even on the car yet. So, you know, it's like one of those things where we were trying to do as much as we could, but there was still so much left to do before the event. We didn't even get a chance to like test anything. We didn't get a chance to run it, make sure there's no leaks. So it was just like, we were like, you know what? Let's just slow down. We're just going to take our time, make sure it's done right. We don't want to rush through it because we don't want to have to do this again. So that's what we did. We slowed down. So I also want to be able to apologize to Austin. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry for how aggravated and upset that I got. If any of you guys know from when you're working on cars, and especially when you've been doing 12-hour shifts, 10 days out of the week, and it just doesn't work out, you set these deadlines, you set these goals, and you fail, it's hard. And he was the closest person to me, and I started getting real frustrated, started really talking some shit. Not at him, just at the car, and like, I shouldn't have taken that out on him, and I'm sorry. I wish that I would have had a better control of my emotions there, but I didn't. I got really wrapped up about getting this car built. And I really do appreciate your help, Austin. You know, you've done a lot to help me with this car these past couple days, past couple weeks. And, you know, I just thought you should know. I really do appreciate it. So anyway, guys, that's where this video is going to end. You know, we still got a lot to do, so we're going to do a lot more on this car coming up. Going to finish out the power steering lines, Vanos line. Going to finish out the front clip, put the radiator in, get it started, do the exhaust, make sure everything lines up, weld the diff, yada yada yada. We'll see how it goes. So sorry to leave on such a sad note, but you know, we're just going to keep moving forward, and hopefully from now on it will stay going nice and easy. See y'all later.
So stay tuned, everyone, because in the next episode, things are going to get a lot better. We're making a lot more progress on the Dubya. We're getting the bumpers put on. We're getting the front clip together. It's going to be a good time. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.